Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to Manor Park Classics final bike walk around before the auction, which is fast approaching next weekend, isn't it, John?
It is. Lots of bikes arrived this week, lots to go through, so we are going to scoot through them a little bit quickly, but bear in mind everything is on the website: pictures, write-ups, information, figures, prices, guesstimations and that sort of stuff.
Plus one new arrival, and you've got another bike which might be coming in next week.
Another arrival might come Monday, another Ducati last minute. And there's a couple of bikes here that may roll into the next auction, isn't there, that we're still talking numbers on, but we'll point those out as we go round.
Yeah.
Let's start over here.
Okay, cool, let's do it.
So, Fireblades. You can see here we've got a run of Fireblades, all of different generations. Nice 50th anniversary there. And it's number 3 of 50. And so we're told number 1 is with Honda, number 2 is not in the UK. So this number 3 is potentially the lowest number in the UK.
Right. Does that come standard with a Akrapovic?
Standard Akrapovic. Well? That is as they came.
Right. Nice.
If Charlotte manages, if she can, there's a lot of bikes here, get between them, she'll see that it's got a rather nice number plate that comes with it as well. Number 3 HRC.
Yeah. Looks like it's in pretty good shape as well.
Nice condition, yeah. I have had a little look. I can see one of these for sale in the country at the minute. That's it.
Right.
So nice. If we skip along 2, you've then got the last of the under-seat exhaust. So RR7 on an 08 plate, Repsol colours. Now we haven't turned this bike on yet, but we're told this bike's done just around about or slightly under 1,000 miles. That's it. And it looks like it's done about 1,000 miles, to be fair.
So we've actually seen one flying around on the socials.
There is one, very famous one at the moment.
Yeah, that's not done very many miles.
It's not done many miles. And
but we know this one's only done 1,000, but we know this one works.
This one runs, yes, absolutely. So, very low mileage, completely original, as it looks like it's nearly a brand new bike, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely machine, yeah. Really nice and tidy.
In the very famous colours.
Yeah.
In between that, something a little bit special, 1 of 30 Jon McGuinness tribute bikes, 0 miles.
Wow.
Not done a thing. So as Charlotte pans round, you'll see it comes with lots of extras. It comes with a little plaque. You can see its number on there, the signature's on there. So these were handed over to the owners by Jon at Tracks as well.
Right. So 1 of 30, and do we know that if any of these, any more is out there that's done no miles?
There is one online at the moment.
Is there really?
There is.
Right.
A large number.
So this is very competitively priced.
Absolutely,
well.
Very competitive. And I do know, because I actually randomly sold a couple of these new, both of those have been ridden.
Right.
Because they came back to me for servicing. So who knows how many have not been ridden, but it won't be many.
Yeah. Mega bike.
Yeah, and then staying with the sports bike theme, we're going to go round to the other way. A couple of 2-strokes, your forte, Jim.
Yeah, 2 lovely little 250s there. RS250, which is a Mark II. So that's actually running an RGV engine. And then you've got a reverse cylinder RGV250, which Charlotte will show you in a minute, next to it, which is basically was the predecessing motor to what's in the RS250 there.
Nice.
So, yeah, 2 really good bikes.
I'm loving the RGV colours. Love that.
Yeah, you love the monochrome.
Yeah, beautiful colouring, yeah.
Yeah, it is a stunning. The bikes are both in really good condition, both low mileage, both well maintained, and I can imagine that RS250 sounds belting with them spangies.
Yeah, beautiful.
And full RO system on as well.
And again, prices are all these are on the website, so we don't really go into prices on these walkarounds. More just to introduce what's here. Moving along, one that Dave's brought in, Pan-European, 1100, the early edition one, 1999. All the details will be on the website, but nice nick that. It does have its panniers as well, and we just took them off just to move it and get it out the van. So it does have its full panniers. They're not damaged, they're in perfectly good condition. In its normal Honda red colour, which they all made. I think they only did them in blue and red maybe, but very popular bike. Next to that, another one of Dave's, CB750. Don't need to say much about them, we all know what they are.
Very popular bike.
Very popular.
Bulletproof motor.
Yeah, quite a few of them around. That one, it is nice, needs a little bit of love here and there, but it's all there. Good project for someone like that one, maybe someone who's coming into classics. It's all there, wants to have a little play with something.
Yeah, has it done many miles, this, is it?
Sure.
50,000.
50,000,
But
there we go.
it is really tidy and it's all there, like you say, if you wanted to do a project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decent example. Next to that, little Triumph 350, 3TA. I've brought this one in. It's had a full rebuild and it's done less than a mile since its rebuild. So it starts and runs. The owner has said it needs a little bit of electrical work. But again, the details are on the website of that. Yeah. But it has had its full rebuild. So apart from that, it's, again, another bike that's almost done, a little bit left to do if somebody wanted to do it.
Yeah. And we all know what this is, don't we?
We all know what that one is. The big muscle bike, Gixxer 14. Yes. Amazing bike.
So it's the muscle bike of its day.
The muscle bike of its day. Yeah. In its best colours. Everyone knows what one of those is.
Nice to see it's got a lot of its originality.
With a few little tweaks. Yeah. You can see it's been loved, the sort of stuff that people do to it when they're in love with their bikes.
Yeah.
And next to that, a modern muscle bike.
Wow.
What a machine. I've had a few requests to start some bikes up. This bike has literally just been wheeled in today. So if I can fit myself through here.
Your slim stature.
My slim stature through here. It is cold this, so we're not going to rev it up. I'm sure you'd all rather listen to that than me and Jim talk, but there we go. So that's a beautiful thing. That one's just arrived.
Yeah, I think if you're into modern bikes and you don't like that, then you can't be our friend, can you?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be riding bikes. Next to this, BMW. Literally just we've had a lot of these just arrived today, so not even written all the mileage. It's R100 RS 1987. Now this has just come from being serviced, carbs done, MOT'd, fresh. Previous owner has done a paint job on it, so it looks like brand new paint. But yeah, just coming from a very repeat customer of ours, and literally fires on the button, so ready to ride. It would be a shame, but these are quite popular with being cut and turned into modern custom bikes. Yeah. But it'd be a shame to do it with that one because it's so clean. But it does happen quite a lot with those.
Yeah.
One of yours there, Jim.
Yeah, that brings us on to something slightly different. So this is basically a Street Glide 1600cc twin. And as you can see, this has had a hell of a lot of time and a lot of money spent on it. Just in the process of getting all the paperwork actually together for this.
Right.
Just to get the actual total of what's been spent and the modifications.
Had a lot spent on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. I mean, the one clearly that you can see is the size of that front wheel.
Yeah.
The brakes are different.
A lot of covers on it, fork leg covers.
Yeah, there's all sorts.
Got to be 50 grand there.
It's believed to be about £50,000 build, but like I say, once we've got all the information, we can get it all uploaded. But I mean,
it's like new.
It is like a new bike, and with a low end of £10,000.
Wow!
Somebody's going to pinch that one.
That's a steal, that one, isn't it?
That's yeah.
Next to that, Dave again has just brought this one in. He literally has just pulled this out the van and then gone upstairs to do some paperwork on it. VN16 Yamaha Wildstar, absolutely mint. Loads of chrome on it. Exhaust system on it. It's got the satchels. Again. Just had a fresh MOT.
Yeah. So what's it worth, that?
Five grand, maybe 6 grand.
Right, okay, so the reserve's good then.
Yeah, somewhere around about there, and it's a lot of bike. You might even do more than that, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be too many of them in that condition.
Yeah, I mean,
British weather's not kind on bikes like that, so they don't look like that anymore.
No, them Vance 9s look new.
Nice set of Vance 9s on it, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
The keys in it as well, actually.
Give it a
just noticed as it's just come in, the keys are in it. So the keys are in this one. So we might as well have a listen to this. Mileage is 26,000. Wow.
Well, that sounds good.
Totally different type of noise, isn't it? Proper rumble. There we go. Beautiful. It's in amazing condition, that one, Jim.
It is.
Really nice.
Lovely bike. I imagine if you start this one up, it might sound a little bit different.
Yeah, I haven't got the key. Well, it doesn't have a key, this one. So
No. But to save us being choked to death.
Yeah, TL125. Nice restoration, isn't it? Nice paint job. 10,000 miles.
Yeah, well, it's been adapted, hasn't it? So you can actually put this on the road. So it's got an adaptation of a headlight on the front there.
That's it.
It's got a speedo on. It's got a rear light, which almost looks quite
road registered, so it'll have a V5. So it could be, as you say, you could use this out on the road.
And this runs and rides.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Nice, clean example.
Yeah, nice paintwork on the.
Yeah, it's lovely. Nicely done. Next to that, another Honda FMX650. Low mileage, this 06 plate.
Yeah.
2,300 miles.
And that'll be a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, they're great. I've ridden one of them. Yeah. Probably never did the numbers it should have. It came up against the Yamaha in its generation, which probably did better. Yeah. But as a result, low mileage ones like that, not many around. Another bike that gets heavily customised, actually, with the upside down forks and stuff like that.
Yeah, something slightly different again next to that. A lovely little Honda Cub 90. I've had a little look around this one, and mostly looks original to me. I think the leg guards have obviously been changed, because you can see they're a slightly whiter white than the plugs on the sides. But other than that, all looks original. Looks like an original seat indicators.
Biggest selling bike ever.
Everybody knows.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone's either had one or knows someone's got one.
Yeah, rode around the fields before you were allowed.
Yeah, and that's also got a really nice low reserve on it.
Excellent.
Low miles as well, 26,000 miles.
Brilliant. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And then something which is very similar.
Very similar. Suzuki's version. So the Suzuki address, bit newer. Yeah, very popular bike, these, whether it be.
Yeah.
Same sort of principle, heel and toe.
Yeah.
Popular for whatever, motorhomers, people who just, buzz around to the shop. Previous owners left his top box on.
Or if you need something to whip around the paddock on.
Whip around the paddock, absolutely. Pull it out your race van.
Yeah.
Nice, easy one. Bit more information on that. That, again, is MOT'd. So ready to be ridden.
Yeah. And something slightly different.
Talking of paddocks?
Yeah, so, track bikes are becoming increasingly popular that we're finding. This one's got a full micron exhaust setup, including headers. It's got a really nice set of rear sets that I can't quite gauge the manufacturer, but they're not your eBay specials. They are of absolute quality. It's also fitted with an Ollins fully adjustable damper, rear shock, and also a damper on the steering as well.
There's loads of bits to go with that,
so there's loads of bits, yeah. There's another set of fairings. There's another set of wheels with some wet tyres on there.
Great.
And there's a load of kit. It's got a semi-race ignition on it, but it's also road registered, and it's got an MOT with no lights, so you can use it as long as it's in the daylight.
Right. Absolute bargain. Yeah.
And here's an original one.
An original one next to it, yeah. So Dave's brought this one in. It is on a X plate. We don't need to tell you, everyone knows about these. We sell lots of these, they always sell. Great news. This one's in really nice nick, actually, as I'm having a quick look around it.
It is, yeah. I'm just wondering what that can is. Is that an original can or not? I don't really.
I'm not quite sure. Titanium, it says it on it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think
it is.
Yeah, I don't think Yamaha would have supplied that, but it looks like the exact shape of an original can. Yeah. Nice
clean condition though. Again, details on the website.
Yeah.
This one's one of yours, Jim, isn't it? This one is absolutely stunning.
Yeah. So actually, this is not that I'm being biased because it's my customer, but this is actually my favourite bike in here at the minute.
It's gorgeous.
It's a Kawasaki ZX9R 2002, and I love the fact it's just a completely original bike, and the guy has serviced it, MOT'd it, it's been plucked out of its collection, and the biggest selling point is that it's done 700 miles.
Wow.
So if you are a collector out there, or you're a fan of quackers, you want this bike.
It absolutely looks like it's done only 700 miles as well. It is absolutely,
like,
you look underneath its back end.
Yeah.
If we can get the camera in under here.
Yeah. You like looking under back ends, don't you, John?
Yeah. Stunning. Real nice example, that, mate.
Yeah.
And that is pretty much it. I know we've scooted past the bikes pretty quick, but we had a lot, and we are really getting ready for auction now. So a lot of bikes arrived, and a few more little bits to come. So anything you want to know about any of these bikes, give us a call. Check them out on the website. Steve Berry will do his normal weekly walk around next week, Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, he's in Tuesday.
Where he'll go and talk about all these bikes and everything else that's over there. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so I think we've got about 100 bikes in, haven't we?
Yeah.
So there's going to be around 100 bikes here. The sale, if you don't know, is on the 14th, which is next Friday. But we are open doors, completely set up on the Thursday, or the Wednesday and the Thursday before. So if you want to come down and see us and have a look at anything, you're absolutely welcome to. And then, of course, if you want to join us for the auction, that's going to start at 10 o'clock on Friday morning.
Friday, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right,
And
thanks
that's all
very
from
much.
us.
And we'll see you next week.
See you later.